What is going on? How got you here, coming at you with the 2.0.1 update from Destiny that just happened today, and the servers are still down, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this update while I wait for the servers to get updated. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover most of it, not all of it. It is pretty long. There's a long list, so I'm gonna make sure to include the link to this in the description in case you guys want to check it out for yourself. So let's get started. So under General, they have Tess Everest has returned from her vacation, is now back at her station in the tower. And they added the new currency, silver, which can be bought from the console stores, and her booth has been given a facelift to reflect her new venture from the Everest Trading Company. And we know that Iron Banner has returned, so they included there as well. Also, players who have deleted their pre-ordered Ghost Shells after the Taken King launch can now obtain them from the speaker. Fixed an issue where the Taken King Collector's Edition purchases did not receive their shaders, so now you can get those from the kiosk. And they also fixed an issue where special order emblems and shaders were not appearing in collections. So now we're going to get into weapons. Shot package, they removed it and replaced it on shotguns with a non-range boosting perk, just in time for Iron Banner, so I'm looking forward to that. But they also fixed an issue with the Black Spindle that had unintended plus 20 attack bonus. So does that mean all of them are going to go down? Like, I don't know. This is going to suck. So I'm going to make sure to make a video on just that alone after the servers are up. And there's a few other ones under weapons, but they're not as important. So I'm going to leave them to you guys if you want to check them out. So under armor, it says players can now reroll stat nodes and upgrade nodes on exotic armor via the Twist Fate node. Twist Fate will require Glimmer, armor materials, and a glass needle, which will be available from Xur during his weekly visits. So there's no price or whatever it's going to cost. Hopefully some Motes of Light, because that would be nice. But they didn't exactly clarify exactly what it is. But continuing with that, it says for under exotics, it fixed an issue where no backup plans did not constantly trigger force barrier. Fixed an issue with the air traffic control perk on the Telic helm did not properly increase heavy ammo drop when you had a rocket launcher equipped, and smoke bombs used with sealed Amakar grabs no longer cost 2 charges. And then there's some quests and bounties. They fixed an issue where the Hunter and Warlock class level up quests were not giving rewards for the correct level. Fixed some year 1 exotic bounties that were causing lingering waypoints to remain over various NPCs. And then they fixed some stuff with the Court of Oryx, with the bounties for the challenge. They fixed the Receptacle Ruin, the Stolen Ruin, and Antiquated Ruin challenges. They also fixed some Vanguard bounties were incorrectly granting credit across entire fire teams, and they list the bounties that were heavyweight, specialized rampage, enemy in every corner, and invincible. And they also fixed an issue where it was possible to not get charges on an Agaroth ruin if another ruin was completed in the same week. So now up next is strikes. Weekly heroic playlists now show how many weekly bonus legendary marks awards remain. So that's good. That's good to know. So that way, you know, when you hit it, you can just stop and you don't have to, like, you know, do another one and it's like a waste. Also fix an issue where players were not transitioning to return to orbit upon Fogoth's death and upon Omnigul's death. And now they have the raid King's Fall. Increased the number of potential shards and added additional materials in the first King Falls chest. So that's cool. Get some more shards. That means for better drops when you hit Oryx. I'm down for that. And also it says Blighted Light explosion size has been changed to encompass the entire arena. Maybe that means we'll do more damage against Oryx as well. So hey, I like it. Still gotta wait to see how it goes. Now we're in Crucible under General. It says that Shaxx weekly balance now unlock across all characters after completing the Crucible questline for 1 character. So no more having to do this very long bounty for 3 characters, because I still haven't even completed it for 1. So I am definitely happy to hear that. And it says damage curves have been adjusted for all power enabled playlists to account for the new light levels in year 2. Weekly Crucible bounty featured matches now properly progress in weekly featured playlists in addition to daily featured playlists. Also has the weekly Crucible bounties featured matches and making an impact will now count as top 3 finishes in Rumble as wins to be consistent with other Crucible quest and bounty steps. And also Hold the Line bounty now only requires being near only one of your teammates instead of 2. And and also a fiction issue where the largest multi-kill stat on the Mayhem scoreboard did not accumulate correctly. Now we're getting into the Crucible playlist. Thieves' Den has been removed from the Rift playlist. Added Twilight Gap and Asylum to Elimination playlist. Removed Thieves' Den from Doubles, and removed Anomaly and Firebase Delphi from Inferno Salvage and Inferno Skirmish. So then they get into Iron Banner and they're letting you know that it's from October 13th to October 19th and requires a minimum character level of 20 and a recommended light of 230. And it says game completion rewards have been reworked to be a more valid source for Iron Banner rewards. End of match rewards now include both weapons and armor, including items available on Lord Saldine. New emblems have been added. They also have 3 daily bounties and 3 weekly bounties that award legendary marks. Gear purchase now requires legendary marks instead of glimmer, and tempered buff is now automatically applied to your character and continues to grow in effectiveness each day of the event. Then they get into Trials of Osiris, which will be enabled this weekend, October 16th through the 18th. Requires a minimum character level of 40 and requires a minimum light level of 251, but a recommended light level is 290. So as you see, that's different from Iron Banner, so that's kind of cool to see. Winning teams now receive Trials gear rewards directly at the end of match completion. Players that go undefeated continue to be invited to the Lighthouse. Players may continue to play in their trials past 9 wins, but rewards are maxed out at 9 wins. Trial passages now have details page containing on your boons. Players must now purchase boons from details page on their passage coin instead of from Brother Lance, and boons no longer be applied to trials passages after starting a run. Trials gears can be purchased from Brother Vance, including some items found at the Lighthouse. Brother Vance now has bounties that rewards legendary marks. Crucible bounties can now also be completed in Trials, and matchmaking has been updated to make it more competitive to reach the Lighthouse. Now we're getting into the economy. So sources of most of light, it says public events have increased by 100%. Earning XP post 40 have been increased from 3 to 5. Faction rep reduced from 5 to 4. Dismantling rare and legendary items have been reduced 25 to 35%. Daily Vanguard and Crucible bounties have been reduced by approximately 50%. Sources from Strange Coins have been adjusted as well. Faction rep packages have been reduced from 5 to 4. Daily Vanguard and Crucible bounties have been reduced by 50%. Weapon parts from dismantling rare and uncommon weapons have been reduced around 25%. Weapon part turn-ins at Faction increased from 50 rep to 75 rep per turn-in. And materials covered by Ghost Extractor upgrades have been reduced, but they still are guaranteed. And then they have inventory. Ghost shells will now be recovered at Postmaster in your Lost and Found if you don't have the inventory space for them. And Uplast Technical fixed multiple situations that resulted in the game client crashing, including the Ward of Dawn and Firefly crashes. Fix some issues where audio drop, or where audio would drop. So there we go, that's the update. As you see, it's very long, and I didn't even cover all of it, but this video is long as it is. So I'm gonna make sure to leave the link so that way you guys can check it out for yourself if you want. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section below about what you think about some of these updates. Some of them are good, some of them are a little iffy, so I mean, we just gotta test and try it out and see how they are. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're new, and thank you for watching. Until next time. Got you. Ow.